When using spreadsheets, it's important to learn the various methods for navigating between and selecting cells. In this lesson, we'll learn how to navigate using the mouse and the keyboard. Clicking any cell with the white cross will select that cell. You can check in the name box to verify your location on the worksheet. The column letter and row number of the cell will also highlight. The scroll bars can be used to locate rows and columns beyond the current viewing area on the spreadsheet. At times you will need to make changes to a group of cells. To select a group or range of cells, click and drag with the white cross. As you can see, the selected cells are highlighted in a bluish color, surrounded by a black outline. To deselect that range, click once in any cell on the worksheet. To select an entire row or column, click the button that labels the column or row. For example, to select all of column C, I can click on the letter C, and the entire column will be selected to the end of the spreadsheet. Similarly, I can click on the row's number to select all of the cells in the row. Another method for selecting a range is by using the Shift key on your keyboard, along with the mouse. For instance, if range B3 through D12 should be selected, click once in cell B3, then holding down the Shift key on your keyboard, click on cell D12. This selects all the cells in between B3 and D12. Like the Shift key, the Control key can be used with the mouse to select multiple cells. While holding Control, click in various cells around the sheet. This will allow you to select cells throughout the sheet that are not part of a continuous range. If you prefer to keep your hands on the keyboard, there are methods of navigating and selecting cells using only keystrokes. To move one cell at a time in any direction, use the arrow keys. If you use the arrow keys on the number pad, make sure that your numlock is not turned on. The Enter and Tab keys will also move one cell at a time. Enter will move down, and Tab will move right. To move in the opposite directions, simply hold the Shift key while pressing Enter to move up, or Tab to move left. Some keys are available that will move you more than one cell at a time. For example, the Page Down key will move one full screen of rows down the page. Notice that row 4 is currently highlighted. When I hit Page Down, row 22. Page Up will take you back up one screen at a time. Other keystrokes are available as well. By pressing the End key once, and then hitting the right arrow key, I can move to the very last column in a worksheet. Similarly, I can move to the very last row by pressing End, and then the down arrow. To move back to the very top of the worksheet, hold down the Control key and press Home. This will always take you back to the beginning. To select a range of cells, hold down the Shift key and use the arrow keys. For every row I move down, it increases the range of my selection one row, and similarly, as I move to the right, more columns will become highlighted. I can deselect these columns and rows by pressing left and up, respectively. These are some of the basic keystrokes used for navigating Excel. To find out more about using keystrokes, search the help screens.